Hello and welcome to The Perspective. I'm your host Rafiq Paul, and tonight we look at the year 2025, a year of renewed momentum for Pakistan on the economic and diplomatic fronts. We've seen a decisive turnaround for the country. There's a revival of diplomatic relevance and strategic partnerships that was seen, and also economic stabilization and a reform-led recovery. Firstly, if we talk about the diplomatic wins and strategic alignments, there's a list of successes that Pakistan has achieved on the diplomatic front. These cover mainly structured diplomacy and strategic alignment efforts. There was a visit by the Turkish president which produced 24 agreements covering defense, trade and energy. There was also a visit by the Iranian president which set a target of $10 billion trade between both the sides. UAE's president's recent visit to Pakistan has also showed interest in investment, energy and infrastructure. There were also multiple visits by the Prime Minister and the Chief of Army Staff to the United States and Saudi Arabia. With regards to that, we've also seen a strategic and very significant policy shift regarding Pakistan by the US. And considering the Middle Eastern region, we saw how Pakistan and Saudi Arabia signed a defense pact, and also Pakistan has been very vocal about the situation in Gaza, the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people, and how Pakistan is becoming a more and more significant stakeholder in the Middle Eastern region as well, and is being referred to as a stabilizing stakeholder. Well, we also saw how Pakistan and China's diplomatic relations remain strong as they always have been, and how US is also giving a lot of strategic significance to Pakistan, whether it be in the military domain, whether it be in the diplomatic domain, or whether it be in the strategic domain. The Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir was the first military chief that was hosted by the US President, and has also been referred to as his favorite Field Marshal time and time again now. Khalid Taimur, what are your views with regards to this year being the year of a diplomatic and economic turnaround for the country? Your views on the successes that we've achieved over this year and how we can capitalize it on further?
Yes, this year 2025 has been, I would say, a blessed diplomatic year for Pakistan. Ever since the year had started, we saw lots of diplomatic achievements by Pakistan's growing role in the Middle East, Pakistan's growing role in the region. We have seen a lot of interactions between the regional leaders of Central Asia with our Prime Minister and with Field Marshal Asim Munir. And also we have seen not only this region, but beyond this region, we have seen a shift of Washington towards Pakistan, and Pakistan becoming a reliable partner, Pakistan becoming, I would say, a game changer itself, and Pakistan helping various countries in achieving peace, and Pakistan helping various countries in sitting together. This year we have also entered into CPEC 2.0, in which the trade corridors are already have started working, and we have seen a very successful visit of Prime Minister to China and B2B conference where CPEC 2.0 was announced. And we have also seen the kind of diplomatic maneuvering which our Foreign Ministry and Prime Minister and Field Marshal Asim Munir had been doing for the Middle East. Pakistan's relationship with Saudi Arabia, Pakistan's relationship with UAE, and above all, Pakistan's long-term strategic commitment with USA has really proved a game changer for everyone. And we have also seen that Pakistan has been successfully exposed the Indian hegemonic designs for this region, and Pakistan has told the world that whatever India had been doing in last couple of years, which Pakistan was saying that they are trying to push a war in the region, and which they did. And so all these things, I would say, coupled up with whatever India did, has proven Pakistan's point, one, and second, has put Pakistan as a middle power in this region. And within South Asia, we have seen excellent relationship building up between Pakistan and Bangladesh. We have seen again our Bengali brothers getting closer to us. So I would really commend the vision of Prime Minister, the vision of the Foreign Minister, and of course with the help of Field Marshal Asim Munir, whatever they have achieved. Just 2 days back, we have seen the UAE president over here, and UAE is becoming a very big investor, direct investor in Pakistan. So it is not only China which is coming with foreign direct investment. The Middle Eastern countries, even US is also coming with the foreign direct investment. So it shows political stability. It shows our economic strength. It shows that how we are progressing. So I'm sure that 2026 has a lot in store for us. Our economic takeoff will take place, and I'm sure Pakistan will continue to play this solid role within the region, beyond the region, and for the betterment of the world.
Definitely, of course, it's very, very optimistic to see the momentum that we've built on. I'd like a comment from Mr. Khalid as well. Sir, when we talk about military diplomacy, a defense pact signed with Saudi Arabia, how do you see its scope in the Middle East, making Pakistan a very significant stakeholder, and how do you see the scope of it to further expand?
Yes, Pakistan military has been making lots of successes, I would say, in this year. The defense pact with Saudi Arabia is, I would say, it's the high point of our military diplomacy. Although Pakistan and Saudi Arabia and the Middle Eastern countries had been enjoying a very good military-to-military cooperation, but this defense pact is something beyond military cooperation, in which Pakistan military gives the surety of the protection of the Holy Land and also giving training to their forces. So I would say whether it be UAE tomorrow or Bahrain or Oman or Qatar, so these kinds of military pacts which we would see happening it more. And also after the Pakistan-India standoff and the 4-day war, we have seen lots of countries seeking help from Pakistani military, lots of countries seeking training from Pakistan military. The regional countries like Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, they have all been sending their military delegations to Pakistan to learn our tactics, to learn from us. Especially Pakistan Army is, I would say, is the most battle-hardened military in the complete region, because we have been fighting war against terrorism since more than 20 years. And starting from Field Marshal till a common soldier, everyone has been in the war for a very, very long time. Yeah. And I would say that because of this battle-hardened army, now we are becoming not only I would say leader for the region, but also for the rest of the world. And we have seen that how various countries are inviting Field Marshal Asim Munir to learn about our military tactics, to learn about from us. And similarly, our Air Force and Navy, they are also getting lots of requests from not only the neighboring countries, but countries even across Atlantic. They are approaching us to learn our tactics and to learn about us. So I would say 2025 in terms of military, in terms of defense, has proven out to be one of the best in last, I would say, 50 years. And especially the befitting response which we have given to India, the regional balance is now changed.
Also, Mr. Khalid, how would you comment on, we've talked about this over and over here again, and it was a challenge that was being talked about, and a challenge that Pakistan had to face, maintaining its relations with the global South and the West. How do you think Pakistan has catered to this challenge over this year?
Yes, I would say that Pakistan has balanced the relationship with China and US, and it's very rare that one country becomes friend of the two opposing forces, because ever since Donald Trump has come to power, he has been constantly putting pressure on China, sometimes through trade restrictions, sometimes banning their companies or other things. And at the same time, China had also been giving similar kind of responses to US. And at this time, once we are starting CPEC 2.0, and at the same time, we are also becoming a very good friend of Donald Trump. So I would give all the credit to Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his team, and especially Field Marshal Asim Munir, for creating that balance. And this balance is not only important for Pakistan, but this balance is also important for the region. We have seen that through Pakistan, maybe tomorrow Pakistan can play a role between China and US. Maybe we can make them sit together, and maybe we can help in cooling off the trade war.
And also, sir, coming towards the Asian continent, Pakistan has been very engaged with the Central Asian republics as well. And when we talk about regional connectivity, the flagship and main agenda of the BRI by President Xi Jinping, Pakistan is leading the role in a very pragmatic and proactive manner. Also, when we talk about the Asian continent, there's this threat looming from Afghanistan that it is destabilizing the region. That is a growing cause of concern for not just the region but the globe at large. And many stakeholders around the world are now taking cognizance. How do you see Pakistan's engagements with the Central Asian republics with regards to connectivity, and Pakistan's narrative with regards to Afghanistan, that it is a cause of concern, a security threat for the world at large?
Yes, as far as Pakistan's commitment and Pakistan's engagement with Central Asia is concerned, since I am working on Central Asia and China since almost last 10, 11 years, I have not seen before this kind of engagement which is happening right now. If you go to any Central Asian country, you would find Pakistani flags over there. You would find a new zeal and enthusiasm by the Central Asian countries towards Pakistan, because in last couple of years, especially last 2 years, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has paid special attention to Central Asian countries. He has visited almost every Central Asian country, and he has not only attended the international conferences there, but he has held bilateral meetings with all of them. And right now, Pakistan's connectivity with Central Asia is almost complete. And yes, Afghanistan is a point of concern. Pakistan has been telling Afghan brothers that they should take care of the terrorist elements which are penetrating from Afghanistan towards Pakistan. And Turkey and Qatar and other countries are playing a very important role. But unfortunately, Afghan government is not ready to listen. And I'm sure the Central Asian countries and the other regional stakeholders will put pressure on Afghanistan. And if the Afghan situation stabilizes, and if the Afghanistan cooperates with Pakistan and other Central Asian countries regarding controlling this terrorist organization, then I would say that CPEC and Pakistan's connectivity with Afghanistan and Central Asian country is going to be very, very ideal. And this is what is the true essence of Belt and Road Initiative.
And also, sir, Pakistan has always been very vocal with regards to the violence going on, the ethnic cleansing and the genocide going on in Gaza. With regards to that, how do you see Pakistan's role in the resolution of this conflict? Pakistan has always voiced concerns for the two-state solution being the only viable path for the resolution of this conflict. We also saw how in this year, many European players, they did acknowledge and they did materialize the two-state solution as well being the only path for the resolution of this conflict. How do you see Pakistan's voicing concern with regards to the situation in Gaza and how the world community is acknowledging it now?
Yes, I would go back to January 2025 when Donald Trump came to power, and he, in his priority agenda, he kept Gaza situation at the top. And ever since then, we have seen Pakistan playing a very, very crucial role in getting together with all the Muslim countries and voicing for Gaza. We have seen, since Pakistan is also a non-permanent member of Security Council these days, so Pakistan has been very, very instrumental in voicing in United Nations, in whatever Palestine-related conferences have been arranged all over the world. And I see Pakistan again playing a leading role for the reconciliation process. And I'm sure that in 2026, Pakistan would continue do that. Pakistan, just 2 days back, we had seen the press conference of Mr. Ishaq Dar, the Honorable Foreign Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister. He has made it very, very clear. He has negated the Western and the other propaganda which is happening on the social media regarding Pakistan. So I'm sure that now the world is very, very clear that Pakistan is a key strategic player. Pakistan's efforts for the world peace are commendable, and under the leadership of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, I'm sure that in year 2026, Pakistan will have more diplomatic successes everywhere.
Khalid Taimur Akram, thank you for joining us for this very crucial conversation. Your views are highly appreciated, and of course, the momentum that Pakistan has built on and will continue to build on is something of high significance and is something to be proud of and being talked about. Of course, from all quarters, as we heard from Khalid Taimur Akram, they talked about how this year has been a significant turnaround for the country with regards to its diplomatic successes. And that's all that we have from the perspective for today. See you all same time next week. Till then, take care.